Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Burrow Home Bar, where I make lovely cocktails every week for you guys. Well, for me, and you get to watch me, but you know, who doesn't love doing that? Thank you very much for tuning in again. This is a video that I was going to do tomorrow because I don't always dress as fancy for my videos. I'm about to go to an awards sort of ceremony for my work, and for once I'm not rushing, and I actually have quite a bit of time before I get picked up to go. And I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? I was like, you know what? I am looking glam. I may as well do my video today. Might not be in the best place to do it tomorrow as well. There might be a bit of fizz involved tonight. So yeah, so I was going to do this video just tomorrow, but I'm doing it today. So I'm not 100% prepared with my measurements and things as I would say usually am, but that is an absolute lie. I usually just wing it anyway. So you really know no difference. This cocktail is called For Grape's Sake. That's the name I came up with 5 minutes ago because, again, I was going to give myself more time to think of a name for it. And I was like, where can I fit grape into this cocktail? The reason for the grape is because there is grape juice in it. So For Grape's Sake, it's kind of quite fun. Yeah, it's actually a gin cocktail. And I'm going to use, I got this rose gin from the Secret Garden Apothecary Rose. From my work, and I've been wanting to use it since I got it, so I'm going to try it in this. I don't know if the rose will get lost in all of this because grape juice is a very strong flavour, so I don't know if they're going to, you know, I don't know if it's going to get lost a little bit, but we shall see. So as I say, gin cocktail, so gin, this is a gin that I'm going to use, this lovely rose flavour of gin. And then I'm going to use pink port. Not used port in a while, and I thought port and grape juice would go quite well together. It's lemon juice. Don't have any fresh lemons, so a bottle is what I'm using, but lemon juice. Some homemade rosemary syrup. I don't know why, I just thought maybe port and rosemary and grape might all go together, so we'll find out. And some egg white powder. If you don't have that, or if you don't like to use it, obviously a whole egg white is absolutely fine and what most people use, I understand. So yeah, let's get going with this For Grape's Sake cocktail, and we're going to start with our lovely gin, and I'm going to do 40 mils in the shaker of gin. It smells delightful, really lovely. But only like sort of like a hint of rose, not even overly powerful with the rose. Then we're going to do 35 mils of pink port, which is something that a lot of people might not know about or might not have had. I don't know how I came across this or thought it was a good thing to buy, but it's actually lovely. It doesn't really taste like regular port. Don't know what it tastes like. It just tastes nice. Okay, lemon juice. I'm just going to do 15 mils lemon juice. Again, fresh lemon juice if you can. Do as I say, not as I do. Rosemary syrup. So this is just simple syrup, just with rosemary in it, obviously. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm going to do 20 mils of that, just for a little bit of sweetness. And then I just love the taste of rosemary in cocktails. I think it's delicious. And here. And then let's go with kind of 45-50 mils of the grape juice. Wow, look at that. That's almost black in colour. Oh my goodness. That is pretty cool though. And then because I'm using egg white powder rather than an egg white, I can just go straight in there with the ice. So if you were using a whole egg white, you'd want to dry shake it first, which means just shaking it without ice. And then you take the lid off and then you do it with ice. Oh, I don't have very much ice actually, sorry. But because it's powder, you don't need to do that. You can just add the ice straight in and just give it a really good shake. Okay. Oh, it's kind of, yeah, it's that very, very dark purple. It looks lovely colour, actually. Okay, this is going to be a disaster. If this shaker breaks off and goes all over my dress, I would actually cry. So I'm going to be very careful at shaking this, making sure it's on properly. And this actually is a shaker that sometimes the top pops off, so I don't know why I picked that. But okay, that was everything in the shaker, and obviously you can hear and see I'm giving it a good shake now. It's definitely getting sort of almost lighter in colour. Lots of little clumps of the egg white powder about. That's the only thing with egg white powder, so you need to remember. You should be straining anyway if you're using egg white, but you need to remember to strain that into your glass, because you don't want all the little bits. It's looking very foamy. It's looking more foam than anything. This is great. Okay, we're going to go with that. That literally looks like all foam to me. It might take a while to set on the glass. Okay, so for my glass, this lovely one that I haven't used in a while, and let's just strain this into here. The colour is much nicer now that it's been shaken. It looks lovely. That's got a lovely foamy head to it as well, what we like to see. I feel like I've not done a foamy kind of egg whitey cocktail in a while. Come on. That looks delightful, doesn't it? If I say so myself. And then for the garnish, I just have a sprig of rosemary with some grapes on it as well, because there's rosemary and there's grapes in there. Don't know if that'll go on the side or not, or if it might just, oh yeah. There we go. That is my For Grape's Sake cocktail. So it looks good. Let's see if it tastes good as well. Cheers. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness, it's so good. The first thing is definitely, you smell the rosemary because that's the garnish. But it's dead fruity. Oh, it's almost sherbety, that kind of lovely, sweet, yeah, I don't know what sherbet tastes like, but it tastes like that. It tastes really lovely. I think that's definitely the grape juice. This is wonderful to use in cocktails. I need to use this in cocktails more often. I'm always trying to think of what other fruit juices I can use in there. The port is just very subtle in the background. I wouldn't say I get any rose probably, but that's because there's quite strong flavours competing in there. There is the grape and the rosemary, so I was kind of expecting that. But very happy that I've used it. I think everything goes together. I think it looks lovely. I think it tastes delicious. I'm really happy with that one. That is great, and a great cocktail for me to get my night started. Thank you so much for watching me on the Burrow Home Bar as always, and I will catch you next time for another delicious cocktail. Cheers!